Okay, everybody. New system, new buttons. Sorry about that. Welcome to the show. My name is Ansel Birch, the Indecisionist, and I will be your dungeon barkeep today. Thank you so much for your patience. I had to fight with the owners of this establishment to make sure that I could get in. You see, someone suggested that I should use the magic portal in the back of my pub to go to a halfling bar, and here I am. So, what does that mean, having a halfling bar? It means that all of the glasses are tiny. So we're going to have that added wrinkle into my usual process. Now, if you're new here, first off, welcome. This is an exciting day because we have moved over exclusively to YouTube, and by we, I do mean me. So I've changed a few things up. Yay, woo! Oh, thank goodness. It looks like you can see and hear me. That's exciting. Because apparently you couldn't for, 5 minutes there. Magic. What can I say? But yes, so I am going to be making a brand new cocktail using a set of gaming dice and my willingness to drink whatever they tell me. So, should be interesting. I think this is going to be a really good one. I've got a good feeling about today. So, let's go ahead and get started with our first roll of the night. And that's going to be a D4. So I'll switch over to the dice cam. Ooh. Oh, the dice cam got bumped a second ago and is now doing entirely the wrong thing. Oh, gosh. You know, I said I had a good feeling about this, and of course, the universe doesn't like it when you say things like that. There we go. I may just have to take my word for it tonight. There we go. All right, so our first roll of the night is going to be a D4, and that's a 4, which on the Essentials chart is juice. I'm very excited. I have some strawberry juice on hand today. At least I'm pretty sure it's strawberry juice. I also had some plum juice in there, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's strawberry. Pretty sure this is the... Yeah, that's strawberry. All right, so I've got some strawberry juice on hand for just the occasion, and so if that'll work, that's what's going to go in there. It's strawberry nectar. Yeah, very exciting. Thank you for waiting 5 whole minutes. I'm so pleased you could make it. Ooh, really? Oh, well, perhaps I'll have a talk with the wizard about the colors in the portal today. I do look a little red. You're right. Yeah, everything got a little funky. I moved a bunch of things around, so today's a fun one. Today's a fun one. I got new stands. Everything's weird and broken and 5 minutes late. So, woo! What a time to make a cocktail, right? So our next roll is going to be a D6, working our way up, and that's a 6. All right, max values so far today. That's on the garnish chart. Going to give us bitters. All right, so I've got a few bitters to choose from. Obviously I'm going to lean towards those chocolate bitters because they're new and novel and stuff, and Julie sent them to me, but we'll see what makes the most sense. That's the joy of this. Yeah, thanks for in case I didn't explain it enough, today in the magic portal I've gone to a halfling bar, so everything behind me is extra tiny. I'm just huge in here, and I brought my own bar gear, but I have to use their glasses, so that's going to be a fun challenge. So let's see. Chocolate bitters, strawberry juice, or other bitters and other juice. We'll see. And let's move on to a D8 for our next roll. D8 is... We got a 2. All right, we broke the max rolls on this. 2 is Sprite. All right, Sprite. Okay. I've done weirder things. It's the perfect size bar for you, Terry. That's absolutely right. We're going to move on to a D10. That's going to choose our liquor. And as a reminder, if I roll a 10, I get an extra 1. That's a 1. Okay, so not a 10. 1 right now is, on the liquor chart, flavored. So whatever it is, it's going to be flavored. So I do have to roll again. So let's go ahead and pop back over to camera B for that D10. That's a 3. All right, whiskey. Flavored whiskey. Okay, I've got a couple flavors of whiskey, apple and peanut butter. So we'll see what goes the best in here. We did this last time, and I did peanut butter, so I may do the apple whiskey this time. Ah, shoot. The spicy whiskey is all the way over there where I can't reach it. Oh, well. So yeah, it'll probably be apple whiskey today. So this is shaping up to being halfling-rific. I think this is going to be an absolute perfect halfling drink. I know, peanut butter whiskey is very exciting. We'll see. We'll see what else comes up. Well, that's all of our ingredients, isn't it? All right, so now we're going to move on to a D12, and that will be our... a D12 is going to give us our bar term for today. That's an 11 on the bar terms chart. Neat. All right. So unfortunately, there's no way I can make today's drink neat. That's just not in the cards for us on this one. Neat just means that you're serving the liquor on its own, usually. Sometimes you can do like a cocktail with mostly liquor in it without ice, and that's sometimes called neat, but usually it's referring to just like put some booze in a glass and stop. That's neat. All right, and we're up to our last roll of the... I do need a bar wench so badly. That takes us to our last roll of the night with a D20. So for the D20, we're still on the dice cam. That's a 13, which on today's list is... Sneak attack. All right. That's very appropriate, being that we're in a halfling bar. All right, so sneak attack. That's what this drink is going to be. Let's flip over to the bar top cam, and we'll put it together. All right, check out this fancy bar top cam. Now with like 50% more space. Isn't that exciting? All right, so we are going to be making something with strawberry nectar, lemon lime soda, apple whiskey, and bitters. Nothing about this says shaken to me, which is good because we're making it in the glass. So, or because we're making it real tiny. So let's go ahead and make it in the glass. I am going to make an executive decision and put a little bit of lime rind in here just for the sake of it. That was a good sound that you heard just there. And I do mean a little bit because, again, this is a halfling bar, so everything is tiny. So here's our little tiny lime, and I'm going to express the oils. I'll just spritz those into the glass a little bit. And I'm going to let that sit down there and hit it with a little bit of our bitters. Just let them curl down the lime zest. This should offset all of the sweetness that's going on here, because otherwise this is going to be ludicrous. All right, so we're going to do... Where's my... All right, into our jigger, we're going to do... I think a half ounce of strawberry nectar. I may revise that later. And we'll do a full ounce of apple whiskey. That doesn't look halfling-y enough. We're going to do another half of whiskey. And another half of strawberry. Okay, so we're up to 1.5 apple whiskey, 1... Oop, that's too much strawberry. Well, In for a penny, in for a pound. 1.5 strawberry nectar. There we go. Equal parts. Equal parts. Which I suppose means that we could do equal parts lemon lime soda. Nah. All right, so this is about 3 ounces now, which means this is going to be about 2 ounces. And we'll top it off with a D6 cold damage. And there we are. I have a feeling this is going to be very sweet, but it's also, a third of it is liquor, so it should also pack a reasonable punch, which means that the name Sneak Attack is getting more and more appropriate as we go, as well as being from a halfling bar. So, there it is, the Sneak Attack. All right, so let's see how it tastes. All right, I want to admit something right off the bat, that I usually hate apple whiskey. But in this context, it's pretty good. The strawberry nectar, it's worth mentioning, is real strawberry juice. So it's not like, it's not artificial strawberry, which can be really gross. This is actually smushed strawberries with, I think, probably some corn syrup. So that natural strawberry flavor really comes through, along with the like richness of the chocolate bitters, which give it this sort of broader flavor, I want to say. And then the apple whiskey is it's lending a little bit of that fruitness and a little bit of sweetness, but it gets out of the way for the most part. And it does keep its whiskiness, which is, granted, the part that you want. Yeah, friends, you could probably tinker with the ratios a little bit if this isn't quite to your tastes as it is, but yeah, that's pretty darn good. And the lemon lime, I think, just it informs things and then gets out of the way. The flavor of the lemon lime doesn't really come through a whole lot. I'd drink a full-size one of these. But if you're making the halfling one, here you go. Sneak Attack. Well, that was really good, guys. And thanks so much for joining me here on YouTube, as is my new home. I'm very excited to be streaming exclusively from here from now on, and I'm excited to be making a bunch of changes to the channel, including that the background will be changing to thematically change the show. Maybe I'll do a silly voice. Maybe I'll have a story to go along with it. Maybe I'll set myself a challenge, like working real tiny. There's only one way to find out, and that's to watch. Because even I don't know until the day of sometimes what the theme is going to be. Notifications, folks. I'm going to look through the chat again, but in case you haven't already said, let me know if you got your notifications, because I have announced the next surprise round. Surprise round is what I'm calling it, which is going to be a live stream that is not on Wednesday. My hope is to reward folks who have subscribed with notifications with these extra live streams. But if you're not getting those notifications, that's going to be a problem. So I'll find another way to let you know. But let me know in the chat if you did. If you did get those notifications, let me know. I set up a dummy account to try and test it, and it didn't work. So I don't know if those are going out or if it's broken or something. So, we're all learning together, me a lot, and I'm happy to have you guys along on the journey. All that being said, friends, thank you so much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, all the stuff that YouTubers tell you how to do, and drink adventurously.